Writer Stanley Crouch has observed that E pluribus unum, the motto for the seal of the United States, could also refer to the drum set. Out of many, one. The consolidation of the drums is a perfect metaphor for the consolidation of our states. Ironically, with the exception of Congo Square in Louisiana, it was illegal for slaves to play drums in this country. And this was a crushing blow. Music and dance were their principal methods of communication besides speaking. And these people were brought here in a jumble from all over West Africa, Mande, Congo, Yoruba. The only thing they had in common was a basic rhythm. And that rhythm was a lifeline to their personhood. So in America, the slave communicated with anything that could create percussive sound. Bones, quills, triangles, sticks. And if nothing was allowed, they used their bodies. This was called patent juba or ham boning. We happen to have one of the world's great juba patterns from Detroit, Mr. Ali Jackson.
Juba up and Juba down, Juba going all around the town. Juba jump, Juba sing, Juba gon' cut that pigeon wing. Juba kick off his old shoe, Juba gonna Juba low, Juba this, Juba that. Juba gonna get that yellow cat.
Since the time of the Revolutionary War, the field drum was the lead percussion instrument in America. And it evolved. Okay, you got the field drum for me. I didn't know you was going to do that. It evolved into the snare drum. Traditional marching bands have separate sections: cymbals, tom-toms, snare drums, and bass drums. The African rhythmic concept merged with the marching band concept to create an American drum style. Now here comes people in New Orleans attaching a cymbal to a bass drum to accompany the snare drum. One drummer loses a job. But it's feeling much better. Now here comes high society ballroom gigs where dancers want the pizzazz of percussion, and the bass drum is needed to give the bottom more body and punch. Drummers appear seated with snare and bass drum, cymbal, and wood blocks and other special effects. There's two more drummers out of work, and drumming is becoming a difficult job. Band leaders notice that the drummer has 1 foot free. So 2 small cymbals called a lowboy are assembled on a foot stand. A standing cymbal is added to provide higher register balance to the low-pitched bass drum, and there goes another job. Then Joe Jones of the Count Basie organization raises the low boy to elbow height, and the sock cymbal was born. Now you have something to do with all 4 limbs, and drummers all over the world are going crazy. The drum set was the first bona fide American musical instrument. Ali Jackson. It was a practical and ingenious assembly. The drummer fulfilled a role that would have taken 3 or 4 people in African music and an entire section of a marching band. And when the drum set became the rhythmic center of passion in American music, an African identity was inextricably woven into the fabric of American culture.